Hey everybody, and welcome back to TianSG plays through Pokemon FireRed. Yeah, so last we had left, I believe we were still planning on heading up those mountains, or that volcano. Yeah, because here we are on Two Island. Ooh, actually first, I think there's some stuff on Two Island that we can do before we move on. Oh yeah, because there's items. Great. Just more berries. Fun times. But I think there's like a beach or something around here, unless I'm much mistaken. I could be much mistaken. That could be back on like one island. Yeah. Or I could have to like go through the game corner. Is that it? There's certainly games to be played here. Let's listen. Please show me you being cool again. All right. Which game should I describe? I don't remember any of these. Um, is over the wireless? Oh. Oh, nah, I'm cool. Alright, so, I don't know. I don't think there's a way for me to get back there. So, yeah. So, fine. That's cool. We'll head on back to One Island. Yeah. And take me to One Island. Right? Yeah, it's One Island. Um, was there anywhere else for me to go on Three Island? I don't think there was. I feel like I checked pretty much everywhere. Oh, come on. There you go. Alright, but the plus side is now, with Groove in tow, we can head up here and handle some of those, like those rock smash stuff. Yeah. But in the meantime, well, it's a Pokemon to fight. Level 31 Horsey. That's fine. I mean, I think I'll beat these as we go, just because there is a healing spot coming up here. And, I don't know what that is. And, you know, my guys are going to need levels here. At some point. Because I forgot what level. Obviously, the next the next trainer is Giovanni at Viridian Gym. Spoilers, but I believe that I can't quite remember what his Pokemon level were. I think he's got one in the 50s. Oh, come on, man. I think he's got one in the 50s. I'm trying to think of what his. Because I know like Lorelei is like 55 to 57, somewhere in that range. So Giovanni should be like a couple levels below that, but. So I mean, as I said, I prefer to. Yes, Rock Smash. Thank you, Groove. And continue. Oh, never mind. It's this thing. I don't know, but it's only level 15, so whatever. That's the oddest looking thing I've ever seen. Alright, and... Ugh. So many berries that I don't know what they are. Okay. But continuing on. Yeah, here we go. Some more rocks to smash. I do find it a little bit annoying that, yeah, this for me is a little bit annoying. Because it's like the animation for rock smash is already super long. And then to compound it with having to get into a Pokemon battle, and a Pokemon battle that is significantly lower than the Pokemon in the areas around it, it's just like, it's just kind of a nuisance. You know what I mean? It's like a time waster. I mean, I enjoy the fact that they give that these tend to have more unique Pokemon. Like, I haven't seen really a level 7 Weezing. I mean, you're fine. Thanks though, buddy. And all that for a Wiki Berry. This is a Wiki Berry, like, give you information that you think is accurate, but is actually kind of flawed because it's crowdsourced. Sorry, that was like a deep Wikipedia cut. Which, you know, no, it's fine. As somebody who does a lot of research and studies a lot of history, I will tell you right now that your teachers will probably, if you're in school, you've probably had teachers, or if you were in school, you probably had teachers give you shit about like, don't use Wikipedia, and they're right about that. Wikipedia as the only source is a bad idea because, well, Wikipedia is crowdsourced, and although Wikipedia does do a good job of trying to police it, the real issue with Wikipedia is just that the people who are policing things don't really police it, like can't police it all that well, so I should say, because they're usually not experts in the thing that they are working on, right, or the thing that they're having to fix. And so if somebody is just like cites a source and that source looks relatively reputable, like that's kind of enough. So people can list things from sources that are sort of probably questionable, or list it from secondary sources which are problematic anyways, and that's enough for it to be considered accurate. And where it really, but I mean, that being said, Wikipedia is still pretty good. For big picture stuff, it's mostly good. Um, I'd be careful if Wikipedia ever tries to give you like, um, what's the word? Like if it veers into sort of opinion. Okay, I've already caught a Pokemon here, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, but yeah, so like, just be cautious with Wikipedia. It's, make sure what you're reading is the actual fact. It's not like somebody edited it to be an opinion thing. So if you're reading where it's like, oh, this person was born January 7th, 1883. Oh yeah, that's accurate. They lived and grew up in blank. It's like, oh yeah, that's pretty accurate. Or like I'm thinking like Abraham Lincoln right now, right? It's like born in this time, grew up in this time. All right, great. And then you see a bit that's like Abraham Lincoln, as a Republican, is a Republican figurehead and is a great example of why Republicans are better than Democrats. Like that, obviously, usually that stuff gets taken out by Wikipedia, but sometimes, or by the dev, like the moderators. Sometimes it doesn't. Okay. By the way, we've got a Pupitar here, which is rock, ground, I do believe. So I think Nizzy should be pretty okay against them, actually. Oh, well, rock, I guess, is good. That's okay. It's not ideal, but that's okay. Maybe I should switch Nizzy out, though. Nope, missed. Great, and we... Oh. Really, Ranger Beth? Really? A full fucking restore? God damn it. Okay, you know what? Just for that... Oh, I forgot I have Ulka. I forgot Ulka evolved. But just for that... Here comes your fucking worst nightmare. Enjoy this. Just really enjoy this. But yeah, Wikipedia is an interesting one. But what I would say is that, like, if you're just writing like a general paper, you just need to learn some basics about a topic. Like, let's say for Chinese history, you're like, oh, what are the order of the dynasties? Or like, oh, what, I don't know anything about, say, the guy who made the terracotta soldiers, but who is he? Wikipedia is an okay source for that. Like, it's a good place to go just to get some really basic information. But just whatever you learn on Wikipedia, learn it with a grain of salt. So make sure that if you're really interested, follow up on it. If you ever use that information out, in like an argument, just be cautious. And if you say something and somebody says, actually, you're not correct about that, blah blah blah, and here's how I know that, and they cite something that's not Wikipedia, probably believe them. But like I said, it's good. It is good for getting like a good solid, like a grasp of the basics, right? All right, so Ulka should be good for this, I believe, right? Because although flying weak to Pikachu, ground is immune to Pikachu, and my Mud Shot should be very good. I do like that. Oh boy. You know what? With the way Olga's sprite here looks, combined with the mud shot, it really looks like it looks like Olga is like flashing the other player like ha, and then just peeing all over him. Just it's very gross. Nah, you know what? Let's leave Olga out there. It's fine. All in the 38, so pretty solid. Let's use mud shot because I mean Olga's grounded. Like, see what I mean? See what I mean? Like, haha. Um. But yeah, so with Wikipedia, just be a little cautious. And I say that because like, whenever I look at Wikipedia for stuff, because sometimes some of the stuff I've worked on the show, I've gone to Wikipedia to get like references for or to try to Usually, what we use it for is if I'm studying a specific thing. There's like, so the one example for this is I worked on an episode for Chris Noth, who is the guy in like Sex and the City, and Law and Order. And for his episode, he had an ancestor who fought in the Napoleonic Wars in the early 1800s. And one of the battles that he fought at, the Battle of Albuera, really bloody battle during the fight between France and England in Portugal/Spain. It was like right in the border. Anyways, a lot of people have written a lot of stuff about the Napoleonic Wars because it just a lot of old British white guys really freaking love that stuff. So, and there's a lot of people like wars are one of the most common like amateur historian things because people just get caught up in them. They love the idea of fighting in a war and the quote unquote honor that brings without actually having to do it. I'm talking about like reenactors and stuff, and they get so into it. And listen, reenacting is really cool and very fun, but like, yeah, it just they will study it a lot. And hey, to be fair, I've met a fair amount of reenactors that like know just as much or more than an expert, but not all. But anyways, point is that there's a lot. So there's a lot of details on this stuff, and if you're interested, go watch the Chris Noth episode of Who Do You Think You Are? I already caught something here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait. If I caught something here... Mount Ember. Oh, shit. Does that mean I can't catch whatever Moltres was? Uh-oh. That may be the case, guys. Well, you know what? We'll figure it out when we get there. But, anyways. What I was saying is that... So, when I went to... So one of the things that we do when you're looking at like, oh well, let's look at the Battle of Albuera, is you go to the Wikipedia site, and a lot of times when people have added stuff, they will they'll quote other they'll quote other like they'll cite other experts, and usually the most common thing this will potentially hurt. Boy, not even a little bit. Good lord. But like, so one of the things that you see is that people will, just psychic, yeah, sure. People will cite a lot of secondary sources. They'll often, for that information, they'll cite like, you know, a famous historical book somebody wrote about the topic or whatever it is. And so it's a good place to go find experts on the topic, right? You just get people. So if you go to Battle of Albuera, you see a lot of people who've written a lot of books about it, and you can go like, oh, like let's talk. Well, let me try to talk to you because we have historians and experts on our show. And so I end up on these Wikipedia pages a lot of the time, and we'll be like going through, and you know, again, it can provide some like good sort of starter knowledge. But as I was going through the Battle of Albuera, it was amazing to me. It's so detailed. I like go look it up. It's in 1811 is the year when it was. Yes, let's change over to Kidnap. And it is so ridiculously detailed. Like it's miles long. It goes through every regiment. It's crazy. But what's particularly interesting about it is the fact that as I got to really know and like trust me when I say that I had to know like every troop movement of this battle. long story short, we were basically having to prove that Chris's ancestor was actually at the battle because most of his regiment didn't actually fight, except for one company. And basically, we found that his company, he was part of that company. But as I dug into it, it turned out that that knowledge about his company was kind of wishy-washy, and I had to basically find what was the original source. Who was the like captain on the battlefield or the lieutenant who wrote a report that said this company fought with them, and then also to find out once I proved that, which we did, had to then find out well what exactly did they do, so that Chris could on the battlefield like march in his ancestors' footsteps, right? So I had to learn like every detail about it. So when I did, the first time I looked at the Battle of Albuera Wikipedia page, I was like, oh, this seems good. Oh, that's really detailed. Great. When I went back to it, I was like, oh my goodness. Half of these details are wrong. Like there were regiment numbers that were incorrect and battlefield numbers that were wrong and like movements and just aspects of it that were just like, and you could see where people got it because they would like take it from like other historians that had bad information and all this other stuff, and it was just like, oh. And when you get into the details of Wikipedia stuff on history, that's when you realize that, oh shoot, like these can be really off, basically. Okay. By the way, I do think I fucked up, and I think I've caught somebody here already. Which, if that's the case, then that's the case. Alright, Crush Girl Jocelyn would like the battle. Zatu, Flying Psychic, which, if that's true, Psychic I do not like. Let's send Zay out there. Let's not mess around with it. Oh yeah. Yeah, this would have hurt Nizzy a lot. And I think they're pretty fast too. It did not hurt Zay really at all. But yeah, so just, you know, if you're ever looking at Wikipedia for stuff, it's totally cool. But just be aware that especially details are likely to be not great. Like, you're really like flipping a coin as to whether or not specific details of historical events are going to be accurate on Wikipedia. But what I would suggest is what Wikipedia is great for is go to some. Oops, bite. Oh no, this is the thing that like halves PP, right? Let me just make sure. Yeah, no, don't want that. Zay just climbing on up, or Groove, sorry. Shuckle. I've had issues with Shuckle in the past because I don't actually know what type of Pokemon Shuckle is, so I'm just gonna leave Zay out there and just kill it quickly. But yeah, so what Wikipedia is really good for, though, especially if you're like writing a paper or something like that, is going to an event that you want to write about or whatever it is, and finding out who is cited on Wikipedia. That's a better way to do it, because once you find who the citations are, you can find usually they're like historical books put in there, journalistic articles or academic articles, things like that. And you can get a better sense. And that's kind of for everything that's on Wikipedia. Like, use the citations as a way if you're gonna like go really deep into something. All right, just to be safe, because I don't actually remember if I caught somebody here, although I'm pretty sure I did. I'm gonna use the rest of my repels. If I can remember where the heck they are. Oh no. Okay, so the mash repels are the ones that I've got that I just recently bought. Okay. Alright, so this should be good. Oh my god, they're all berries, man. Like, I don't even remember berries being a thing I could find in this game. Like, regularly. So this must be like a... Alright. So see, this is still considered Mount Ember. Yeah, I think I screwed up, guys. Unless it, like, changes places. I mean, we're just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep climbing. Just keep climbing. Just keep climbing. Yeah, still Mount Ember. Great. Still Mount Ember. Yeah, yeah, because I think he's right up here. Shoot, I might have screwed the pooch on this one. Um, escape rope is at least useful-ish. All right. So let's. Oh man. You know what's frustrating too is I have to smash these rocks if I want to get that item though. Ooh, okay. You know what? Let's avoid it then. Ooh. No, it still says Mount Ember, even though it's a different room. Mm. All right. Well, anyways, let's try to solve this puzzle. Come on out, Groovate. Let's do this. All right. Bam. And I think this makes sense to how to do this. Bam. Bam. Oh yeah. Okay. Alright, so I might not be able to catch this Moltres. I honestly don't remember if in the last episode, so this is a new recording session, so it's been like a week or so. So I don't remember if in the last episode or two I caught something in Mount Ember. So because of that, what I will do is I'm gonna try to catch this guy. I'll catch him. I think I did this before with somebody else, but I'll try to catch him. And if I catch him, then cool, and I'll go back down. And if I already caught somebody in Mount Ember, then I'll release him. But if not, then great. I also now realize that I might have been treating that grass area like whatever, and I might have seen something too in this episode I don't even remember. This isn't great. I gotta take this a little bit more seriously. But I am gonna save before we start. Again, not that I would save scum, but I mean I would, but okay. So this guy's gonna be level 50. So Nizzy's not bad because I can throw poison and put a timer on this fight, basically. Which I think that's probably what I'll do. Yeah. Let's just do that. All right. What are you, Moltres? Get you a level 50 Geodude. All right. It's really funny. Zapdos was the golem. Yeah. So. We're good. I'm still gonna try to catch him because I honestly don't remember if you know. Yeah. So we'll still. Oh, that's not great. Aha! Unaffected, buddy. Yeah. We'll still try to catch him, I guess, just because he may be the first Pokemon I've seen on Mount Ember, and I'd feel like an idiot if he was and I didn't try to catch him. Ooh, that's not great though. Okay, so let's switch. I think Zay should be able to handle this the best, just in terms of like handling a hit or two. Because I've also got a levitate. And I'm only gonna get like a couple tries at this anyways, but sure. I won't lie, this is more or less what happened in my other randomizer with the legendaries. Hey, caught him. Woo, I might not be able to keep you. I'm sorry, buddy. Round 4 makes it easy to pick up. Some people have used them to hurl at each other in a snowball fight. Dude! Not cool. Whoever does that is an asshole. You don't throw rocks at people during a snowball fight. Good lord. Yeah. Well, since people hurl you as a snowball, I'm gonna name you Snow. Also, Snow. I might not be able to keep you. I just trying to do something with Snow there, but whatever. All right, cool, easy enough. Let's heal up Nizzy real quick here. But yeah, last time I did a randomizer, the 3 legendaries were, well, I think 2 of the legendaries here, because Articuno was a pincer, which is cool, that's fine. And then Zapdos was the Golem. Which is cool. That's great. If I remember correctly, the last time it was one of them was still a legendary. It was Enti. I think it was Articuno, and then Moltres here was a Glalie or like the big ball, the big angry ball with spikes. That's a nice thing. And then I'm trying to think who the rest were. I think the rest, and then or who the last one was. I think and the last one was. God, I want to say it was also like a Metapod or something ridiculous. But yeah, it was something like not great. Okay. All right, so how to do this? Well, I think clearly I need to. Oop, I need to push this aside. Yeah. Sorry, I keep adjusting the mic there. It's my beard's getting a little long. Need to trim it up, and the mic's getting kind of buried in a little bit. So that's also if you have any audio issues, that's definitely what it is. You know this channel always keeping the audio professional quality. Oh, you can just push it right. Oh yeah, that was what I needed to do. Great. And this is a Stardust. That's not gonna be anything useful. Pretty red sand with a loose silky feel. Oh yeah, I just sell it. All right, well whatever. I guess I think it's better than a berry probably. All right, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, because we came up here, we got the level 50 dude, which was Geodude, and yeah, that's it. Okay, great. So cool. So I will actually just fly right on back to one island. Great. I forgot. I don't think I can fly to the rest of Kanto, but let's heal up real quick, and let's go check out to see if I can actually keep Golem there, or not Golem, Geodude there. All right. And so it would have been, what I'll do is I'll have to check to see who I recently have caught. So it probably would have been, ooh, maybe it was a Grimer. Was it Miok? A Miok I met in the Berry Forest. First let's check to stuff. Rock Ground. Oh, he's lonely. Oh, of course he's lonely. He just has to sit up on top of a mountain, just like slowly becoming super buff Geodude. Oh, buddy. Rockhead prevents recoil damage. Okay. Yeah. But he has thunder. That's real cool. Why didn't he use that against me? It's just a good moveset. Oh man, I'm gonna be so disappointed if I caught somebody. Who else could I have caught? Shuppet? Kindle Road, so no. Is it Gates? No, one island. What did I catch recently? See, this is where I just shuffled around. No, Raichu I met on the, or Zeppelin I met on the back of, yeah, 3 Isle Port. Okay. Maybe Sincaf? Route 18? No. I actually wait, maybe it was Riquiov's. It might have been. Hold on. No, Bond Bridge. I think I might be okay actually. Yeah, cause that's. I think that's it. I mean, unless there's somebody I'm forgetting. Because obviously Ixtaka didn't meet there. Patty same. Holes I definitely didn't. Oh. Okay. So Snow. Awesome. You're a part of the team, man. Oh, that makes me really happy because he's lonely. I just want to make sure I haven't put any Pokemon back here for whatever reason. Yeah, okay. Excellent. Cool. So Snow can stay on the team. That's great. And actually, that means what I might do. So what I might do is we're about the end of the episode, so I'll probably end it here. But what I think I'm gonna do is so we're done. We're all done here, so we can head back to the mainland, so to speak. But what I think I might do is I might go. We did this earlier where I got a couple of the Pokemon up to like one level from leveling up. Unfortunately, I don't have any rare candies, but just out of curiosity of seeing what some of these guys evolve into, because obviously there's a randomizer, so they could evolve into frickin' anything. So I think what I'll do is I might do that. And you know, also because I do think I need to grind a little bit. So, like for example, you know, I'd be interested to see what Vavoon here can evolve into, or Actors. Um, Obviously, Snow should evolve like next level. So, yeah. So I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll go get some of these guys that need to get up to a certain level, up to that level, and then maybe the next episode we'll just have a bit of an evolve fest and just see what people become. So yeah, cool. So thanks everybody for joining me on this, and see you next time. And like I said, probably next time we'll probably have people a little bit up in level, and we'll have some evolution. So bye everybody. Thanks again.